So today I have been reflecting on Psalm 76, and I have to be honest when I say that actually when I first read it, I had to read it a few times because I wasn't quite sure what it was saying, but something that really stuck out to me was when it said in verse 7, it says, "You alone are to be feared. Who can stand before you when you're angry?" And it just reminded me, I think often we talk about God being a loving God and a forgiving God, which 100% he is, but actually we don't really talk about the fact that he's a God of anger as well and of judgment, because I think sometimes it can be a little bit uncomfortable to talk about. But it made me think of that, and then kind of reminded me of when I was younger. I often I didn't like to be told what to do, and if someone told me not to do something, it was more likely that I then would try and do that. And when I was probably around 4, I was told by my mum not to touch the hot hob for very obvious reasons to my mother, and she turned for a second to put something into the sink, and immediately I stuck my hand on it, and I found out very quickly why my mother told me not to touch it. But actually I think sometimes it can be like that with God. God maybe will say that we shouldn't do something or recommends we don't do something, and it's not so we miss out on fun. It's not so that, you know, he's trying to stop us from enjoying life, but actually it's to protect us, and we don't always see that bigger picture. So I thought that was a nice little reminder.